So, what the hell is Germany doing right now?
Just chilling. What's up, y'all? Germany.
This is not stream friendly. Germany, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look at this.
Oh, it was more fun waiting for them, damn it.
There we go. And I'm gonna call you into this so you can't avoid it. You're at war right now.
Oh, damn it. Hello.
Hey guys, welcome to another week of World War Wednesday. I'm once again here joined by Fiona. But first of all, I need to admit something. Last stream I was super stressed when I ended, so I might have forgotten to take a save. Whoopsie. So before I leave the reins completely to Fiona and her fighting the war, we're just gonna quickly get back into the war. So I'm just taking over a tiny bit, and we're gonna leave it to Fiona in just a couple of minutes. We're gonna go down the infiltration path because that's gonna give us some lovely bonuses like less supply consumption, super important when you naval invade people, and land night attack, which might be one of the best techs in the entire game. Reducing, so basically you fight as good on day as night. Okay, doesn't sound like much, but that's half the time you're fighting. So removing the night penalty just makes your units almost twice as good. Germany did dance to a war, and we're actually gonna start. So they began it a month earlier than expected. So I'm just gonna take my hands, slowly back away, and leave the stream.
Bye, me too.
Germany just said dance to a war, and Poland has yet to respond. So if you haven't, you should probably double check that you have a guarantee in Poland. Just so you're called in properly into that war.
Oh God. Do I have a guarantee?
No, you don't.
See?
So I'd very much send the guarantee right now. Then at third top. So this is basically, if Germany declares war, you're gonna be called in.
Okay, cool.
We have spies available right now. Actually, we can probably pause and just go through each of the alerts. It's probably a good thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. I kind of like some of them. I've just like decisions. Like you open up decisions, and I'm just like, that's a lot of decisions, game.
Yeah, I can say like this. Right now, you can ignore them.
Yeah. I'm leaving it to you to be able to say, hey, okay, so we can get a new recruit. Cool. Oh, there's a shooty boy. Oh, I like that. Let's get shooty boy. We shooty man. Cool.
We shooty man.
That's the most important thing.
He's like a commando, well-trained man in everything. You're like, we shooty boy.
So we're prepared to get our army token here because we're using it to do. We're going to be using it to then say, hey, let's go steal some shenanigans, steal some blueprints. So we'll commence that.
So here is a special case where I would say I would kind of set a spy right now on Italy. Yes,
cool.
we have it.
Let's do shitty man.
Yeah. So just start building spy in Rome. Perfect. Just so we get some more information about what's going on there.
We don't need to care about them justifying war goals, do we?
Germany, hello. Sorry, I'm gonna take over now for 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, they're just taking their time.
Did we play unhistorically?
I don't think so. I mean, you would
Germany,
than me.
hello. Like, I'm just saying this does not happen anymore. But
I'm pretty sure
it's.
I'm pretty sure we are doing historically because there definitely have been things that have fired on time.
Yeah. So what the hell is Germany doing right now?
Just chilling. What's up, y'all? Germany.
This is not stream friendly. Germany, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't look at this.
Oh, it was more fun waiting for them, damn it.
There we go. And I'm gonna call you into this so you can't avoid it. You're at war right now.
Oh, damn it.
There are a couple of things you should, of course, begin with. Germany declaring war on Poland. What's the situation and how it's gonna go? They're gonna absolutely demolish Poland. You could technically send some wee boys around Denmark and, well, try to save them. It would be an absolute slaughter.
We're not though. Yeah.
You can very nicely abuse this, but that's fun stuff that people like.
You can't. No. You can't say that and not explain it. You gotta
Okay.
just quickly explain it.
So you build as many troops as possible, like 70
Right.
plus units.
Right.
Then you send them by naval path all the way right here, and just before the war begins, you make sure that, well, they are at sea right here. So you basically click them back and forward constantly until the war begins. Then you can land in Denmark without being exiled or anything, and just charge in with like plus 70, 80 divisions, and just basically defend Poland.
Okay.
It's kind of funny.
Okay, fair.
But yeah. So they're gonna slaughter Poland, no chance of defending it, they're dead. So otherwise they're gonna go around the Maginot, which means Netherlands and Belgium. It's a very popular choice of sending in troops just to delay them as much as possible.
We're also not doing that.
It could end very badly. And since we're
really
focused very much on
like, we don't have that many troops built up for any sort of European shenanigans, do we?
No, exactly. We have focused on protecting our parts in Asia, which we have 37. Actually, we don't have a commander right here. I am just going to pick someone right now.
Okay.
Let's sort by defense and pick that guy.
Okay.
But yeah, we have focused on, we're going to clean up Africa so we can get, I don't know how to say this, but as many times as possible. I'm starting over. So in all locations, always try to get enemies on one front. Never fight a two-front war unless you're, well, actually not even if you're Germany or Soviet Union. Fight at as few fronts as possible because you can concentrate troops, air force, navy on one place.
Okay.
And if you are lacking supply, you can always shuffle around troops. Always try to keep it at one front. So we're focused a lot of our troops on cleaning up the parts in Africa. Italy here, remove it, and then we have one front in Africa. When
you say clean up Africa, what you're actually saying is like
these troops
we're gonna remove Italy, right?
Yeah, as quickly as we possibly can. Because if this turns Vichy France, which it will, we'll have another enemy right here. So we're gonna sweep in from the east all the way to the south and take over everything. That's why we want to rush this down as quickly as we possibly can. One front. I'm gonna give you a choice right now. You can start sacrificing these planes. Well, sacrifice. You can start harassing Germany already by bombing the Western Germany. That will probably be quite costly, just because Germany has, well, they haven't spent their air force or anything. They haven't fought Poland, they haven't fought anything really just now. But it might do some nice damage and slow them down and taking the Western powers. And that means more damage, that means more time for you.
So are we in a position where we're able to produce enough planes to keep up with demand? With the
It's basically you pay the cost of spending your planes right now that most likely be shot down and destroyed quite a bit for slightly damaging them, but hopefully damaging them enough so they will be slowed down by other people, which in total is going to be worth it, but for you specifically it's not going to be worth it.
Okay, well, I'm totally cool with doing that. Like that sounds like a good plan. All right, so you're saying we'll save up to 300 political power and then do the service by requirement?
Yeah, or
cool.
We'll go it by 150 steps. Switch to this one, switch to next one, and then total mobilization. Because we're playing for the long haul right now. That means we can take it easy. We don't have to pick the military commanders just yet. We can take it a bit easy. Okay,
so right now we just have our scout planes. Do we keep scouting, or is that suicide for them now?
I want to keep them scouting just to see how suicide it is. You have reserves enough, so we can let it run for a while and see if they shoot it down.
Cool.
But the rest of those planes that we have right there, the fighters, the close air support, we are just gonna not use them right now. They're gonna be our throwaway for later.
Like, so we're not gonna escort the bombers with the.
We're gonna use heavy fighters because they're the only ones that have enough range for that. So only the heavy fighters and the strategic bombers will go to Western Germany. It's also to limit our fuel consumption. The more planes we use, the more fuel it takes, and since we want to kill that German navy, we're gonna have to sort some stuff up.
Okay, cool. So let us. When the map changes, I always get really confused because it's just like, what are we doing here? So we're just sending them here, right? To West
Northern
Northwest
Germany or Western Germany.
So wait, that's me reading the map. And we're going to, these are heavy fighters, so we'll click the air superiority, I guess? Or close air support. Sorry, the parsec button's in the way.
Press that one. That's fighters. They can't do close air support. They can only do air superiority or the one to the right of it, which means bomber interception.
Okay, cool. Just FYI for watching, there's a button for me and Daniel across exactly where the close air support would be, so I can tell whether I can click or not. Okay, so we'll do that. And
since they're strategic bombers, the only thing they can do is strategic bombing.
Strategic
they're
bombing.
a hell of a lot better than that. But here's one thing I want to do. You can see the button right beside it. The little target icon.
Oh yeah.
Press it.
Oh
and
god,
you can
more.
see priorities. Like, it's not gonna be, we can only target this. They're gonna try to focus a bit more on that.
Okay.
It's not gonna be clear cut, but they're gonna try to focus that a bit more. And I want you to click the military factory one. Actually, click both the military and civilian one. There you go. So they're gonna try focus a bit more upon the military and civilian industry.
Okay, cool. Cool beans.
I'm gonna teach you something that took me way too long to learn. Just because sometimes when coders are bored, they're like, I have this pet peeve. I'm gonna just implement this thing. They add a tooltip for it. I never read tooltips because I'm supposed to know everything in the game. So someone said, why don't you just use this? I'm like, where have I been all these years? When was this started? They were like, probably 2 years ago. I was like, what? So, if you press the purple division right there, or purple army group.
Yep.
If you would press execute, order right now, it would activate both this order that we want to activate, and the order to the north right here, which we could activate right now, but for the sake of it, we're gonna keep it where it is. So, if you check this tooltip, you can see that they have a couple of cool commands for that. Shift click and control click.
Okay.
If you shift click that button, please shift click that button.
So I can't see which because.
The execute army button. This one.
Oh, but I see. I got it. Okay, cool.
And then you press on your order on the map.
Not here.
No, on the offensive order.
You have to click it for me.
You shift click it.
Yeah.
And you click the order.
Okay, cool. Okay. I can see it. It says 20 divisions, Army 2. Do the thing. There you go.
Wait,
oh, 24 divisions. What?
I messed up right now. One second. There you go. Select this. Thank you. Shift click. Maybe it became wrong just because you took it over slightly. What? Just because I'm gonna describe, oh my god, look at this cool thing, it doesn't work? Are you kidding me? Have we broken it in this latest build? Don't kid with me. Don't freaking kid with me right now. I'm shift clicking.
Makes me feel better. If it doesn't work, then I don't feel as dumb, so it's all good.
Yeah, what the hell? Have we really broken it? And I'm just revealing, there we go, it worked. Right, that's stupidity. I haven't actually reported just yet. So you can only actually press, there.
Okay, right.
You can't press here.
Okay.
Oh, now you can't. So yeah, we're now executing this order without executing that order.
Okay.
So we might have said that this is going to be the last session. I think I'm going to try to squeeze out one more session after this, so we actually get the war started in full. And I do want to, I see it as a success when you've learned everything, you're doing spy actions, you are working with your Air Force right now. All that I feel is left right now is a naval invasion. And that's kind of where I want to tip off this tutorial thing in with.
Where do you want more factories? Want to build more bombs?
I don't know. Maybe you should check your logistics and decide for yourself. You're on your own.
I hate you so much.
All right.
Right, you check my logistics. You do it. Oh, sweet. I don't think I've ever clicked on that button. All right, cool. tell me what's happening here.
So currently, everything you're producing, how much you're
Yeah.
gaining or losing per day, right? So this includes like attrition, losses, fighting. You're currently gaining 5.3, 1.3, 94 a day,
Oh,
and your current
this is the thing I
stockpile.
wanted. Okay, good. Okay,
So
cool.
this might be a bit well, it says you're currently missing 275, but that's if you hold over it, you can see from air reinforcements, which means it's not because of losses or anything like that. It's because, well, you put it at 500, but you can't support it right now, so it's counted as missing.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, you're still gaining, so that's really nice. But as you can see right now, oh, Shadow Scheme. So the focus we did super early, it's now finally paying off, and we suddenly got 4 military factories. So yeah, as you can see right now, we are actually losing artillery right now. It's from new deployments, but it also shows that in the future, when we're fighting, we just deployed 12 divisions, all of these need reinforcements, and the one thing we're missing the most is probably artillery. It's more expensive, you gain about 10 times more infantry equipment, so you could probably guess that there's going to be an issue here. But if you look slightly further down, minus 58 support equipment, we might have an issue there as well. So right now, you're looking pretty good with motorized, easy, cheap to produce. You can very easily fix that. Anti-air, same thing right there. You can very quickly get it. But the things you're going to use the absolute most, artillery, infantry, and support equipment, we are losing a tiny bit too much to feel comfortable, and our stockpile isn't ridiculous either. So for one, I would, in this case, just, we should probably not produce as many divisions at the same time. 8, 7, maybe, go back to 7 might be a good idea. And we should probably bump up at least, so we have probably 2 rows of artillery and probably 1.5 of support equipment. And then maybe go up all the way to 20 of infantry. But first prioritize artillery and support equipment, then some infantry.
Okay, cool. I'll just let you do that, because like you've already explained it. You may as well click it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would do something like this, and then shuffle like this. Cool. Yeah. So we first fill all the factories with artillery, then we fill it there. Then once we have additional, and then I'm gonna even pull up these ones beneath that.
So you like to set it so that it's like, these are the ones that we need to be focusing on the most. Okay, cool. That's a good way to put it. I like that.
We're fine with, like, you can only do this with nations you are like, you're gonna be fine with resources. You can either trade it whenever you want to, or you can get more of it whenever you want to. Since otherwise this also prioritizes the current resources we're spending. But for the case of we're gonna be fine, we can trade with whoever, we're gonna be alright either way. We can just sort them by how we want the factories to reinforce.
Right, cool. So you also asked me, how do I see what's going on with their planes? I actually don't know, and that's a really good question. Could you please show me how we actually view what our planes are doing?
I think I've said it so many times that this is the last time I'm going to help you. You're going to be on your own. Then I'm like, wait, I never talked about this feature. I never talked about this feature.
I will absolutely do something if I know how to do it. If I don't know how to do it, I'm just going to ask you.
It's just so natural for me that, of course, people. No, wait. Like, I've played this now for such a long time, so every single button right here has just become so natural for me, where of course people are gonna find it. Then I sat myself with a new grand strategy game, and I'm like, I don't understand anything.
What the buttons?
So everything regarding land can basically be seen from the default map mode. You should be able to see pretty much everything going around with land. You see all the combats, what's going on, how things are going, or, well, if you want the in general wars going on. Everything from the Navy should be able to see from the Navy map mode. So how to see it? Well, if you click on different areas, is stuff going on right here? Do they have any fighters right there? Or just hover different things like, oh shit, enemy has superiority right there. We're gonna deal with that soon. They don't have anything there. They don't have anything there. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that. Just crush them right there. But with air map mode, and since we want to know how things are going right here, we press there, so F3, and then press on the area, and we can see our current fighters, their current fighters, our current losses this day, their current losses this day, ouch, and then how much they're doing with, well, currently they're disrupting 41% of our current bombers. So only 59% of all bombers are actually doing their mission. The rest are being
Okay.
like pushed away before they reach it. So how
Right.
do we want to know how the stats are going in this area for a longer time? In the far top right corner right there, we have something called details. And that's going to tell us how are the details going right now in that region for the longer time. And we can see by last couple of days, last couple of months, last couple of years. So
Okay.
I'm just usually have months on always. We can see we've lost 59 fighters. We lost 4 bombers. We can see how we lost them and how many bombers that were disrupted. Currently enemy fighters losses 15 and enemy buildings bombed 0. Really? Wow.
Right.
No bombers. Ooh, that's kind of terrible actually.
Oh.
I just want to take a look right now. If we take a quicker look in this region, Interledger, they do have quite a bit, so we probably were quite unlucky. So this is one of the cool things with why I've constantly told you to just get the internet to work up right now. We're kind of our allies at war with them right now. We have air recon, and we can kind of see pretty much everything. Like the civilian industry is completely revealed to us, so we know exactly how many different bombers and stuff. And this is why we can focus on these areas of I want to bomb the shit out of this region. We could have seen this region has a bit more, but maybe not good enough. So I'm kind of surprised we haven't actually destroyed anything. It hasn't been too many days, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But here, so the losses, as we can see, are quite heavily in favor of them. We're losing 3-4 planes for every one we shoot down.
Yeah.
That's actually really, really bad. Actually, we're losing pretty almost exactly 4 planes if you count in
Are they going to
bomber.
start to? I mean, are they going to start to move their air force now that they're in a war? Though, did we just go in a bit too early? Do you think? Like, will it change over time?
Like, why I told you to go in that early is so they can't use the fighters to gain air superiority over Poland.
Okay. I know. I'm
So
fine with that. And you did
hopefully we're
pretty
buying them
bad.
a couple more days or weeks, which is
Okay.
going to slow them down to take the next thing. And if we slow them down even more right there, we're going to slow them down. Like, it's just, we're trying to get some kind of snowball starting to roll.
Cool.
So sacrifice is going to be high right now. And you
Right.
know how you counteract sacrifices?
By building more?
By building more, exactly. Destroy the goddamn German Navy.
I mean, where is their navy?
Navy map mode.
Okay, hold on.
F2.
I
And
like
you can-
clicking the button.
Yep, and then since we have some radar, we get some more intel of the different regions close by, and we can kind of see there. You held it over. Well, that's some German subs, and what's good against German subs? Destroyers. So I would wish you to, God, this is gonna be difficult, but separate destroyers from your current fleet and send them down there.
Fun. Blah.
Easy. Take it easy. So
But
in the
there
very top right there, you have all the buttons of modifying
Okay.
current fleets.
No, let me click on these boats.
Slightly down.
No, wait. Oh, these ones.
Wow.
No.
Yes, but not there. The buttons
No.
slightly above it.
Uh.
In between both those regions, you have a couple
Yes.
of buttons.
Okay. These ones.
These ones
Cool.
and slightly more to the left. You missed the button. The one button you were supposed to click. The far left one, but it's not the trash bag.
Just end my suffering. Just click it. Tell me what the button's called and click it. Great. Okay.
Create new task force.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. So then all destroyers.
Yep.
Awesome.
Actually, we do have 82 of them.
I mean,
think we have
that
enough to
seems
split
like
them
a
up a bit.
lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Group
I
them
mean,
together.
82 to one submarine
Yeah.
does feel a little overkill. Alright, cool.
Well, I think it was a couple submarines, but press the destroyers right now. We can make it. We'll do it the easy way, and then just not that one, but the other one to the left. There.
Cool.
And then I just want you to select one of them. And should we separate it even more? It's fine for now. It's fine for now. And I want you to press Convoy Protection. Actually, the order Convoy Protection. Convoy Patrol, it might be. Escort.
Convoy Escort?
Oh, wow, yes. And then that's on the Bay of Bismarck. So now our destroyers are going to try to protect those convoys and hopefully sink some German subs.
Alright, cool.
I'm just gonna scroll down right here so we can take a look a tiny bit at how things are going in Africa. They are going quite well, but not as quickly as I would have liked to, and there some cases even stopped attacking because they fear the enemy. But British men, they don't fear the enemy, so we're gonna tell everyone to attack aggressively. So they are not gonna care as much about odds. They're gonna charge forward, and yeah, hopefully they will go well. If they don't, they die.
They're afraid of the enemy. It's tough. We're just gonna make them charge forward. Fine.
Worth if it
The fear
doesn't.
doesn't matter.
But the only thing we can take as well comfort is remembering it's Italians. So it's probably gonna go well. And as we see, he was fearful. He's not pushing in and crushing the Italians right there.
Okay.
But there we go.
Oh,
Warsaw. City at war. Fell, but they're still holding on. This is very nice for us. That pulling away the German Air Force might have bought them 2-3 weeks.
You've played this game enough, so you know what is holding on. To me,
Yeah.
that just looks like being eaten to death. So
This is great. There we go. They
okay.
fell.
Okay.
Poland is capitulated. Too bad. But how much have we actually worked out right now here? We have lost 127, but our odds are slowly but steadily improving. Only 2-1 now. Very nice.
Okay.
Have we destroyed any buildings yet? Really? We still haven't destroyed any buildings? Come on.
Their buildings are just made like it's like adamantium buildings here. They're just invulnerable.
So we can currently see we have a victory going on. 15 German subs versus 59 brave British destroyers. Click it. We destroyed one of them. Very nice. Slowly but steadily taking this over.
Oh no! Like, click on the thing again. Like, do we have losses? Like, it was just numbers, so I didn't quite see what the
I removed
the
that.
sub fight.
I removed the alert, but we can see it from here. Currently, we have destroyed 1 German submarine and 2 Italian.
Okay, and we didn't lose any.
Nothing.
Okay.
No. We have lost 8 convoys, but convoys are made for losses.
We're putting them back in their docks so that we're not using all that fuel. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, actually, the destroyers that we aren't using just yet. The ones you split up, the 8 one.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna do something a bit now. I'm gonna take these subs we told to just stay here in convoy escort and just make a new group of them. So I'm gonna have to redo some stuff. Assign a commander, positioning, and now we separated it because I want to do something separate right here. I want to do so to deal with the Germans right here. They seem to have quite a bit more over there. They have 4,000 score right now, and they seem to have kind of removed it from here. So we might be good right now. But they still have a pretty strong presence over here. So I'm going to, from here, just because saving fuel is good, I'm going to make a new task force. I'm going to take all destroyers and all light cruisers. I'm going to take them and tell them to, patrol in this region. The rest of the ships, I'm going to tell them to search and destroy. So once the patrol fleet finds something, the search and destroy fleet is going to be sent out just to preserve some of that fuel for the future. But now we apparently have to kind of end it right now. It says 2 more minutes.
I have one more question before we finish. Yes. You have to, with naval stuff, you really have to micromanage it much more than, say, the Air Force, right? It seems very much like that's the jam.
Navy is much more, you have to set up stuff and hold them back a bit more, manage them, because fuel is just being drained like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Alright, that was my question.
Just Air Force wise, we're gonna leave it right there, but I would say now the war has really truly begun. We're fighting in the sea, we're fighting in the air, we're fighting on the beaches, and we will never surrender.
Sorry, Poland. Rip.
And this time I'm gonna make a save, so we don't forget about that. You're gonna train as much as possible, and next time I am truly, for real, laying it to your hands now, and really only gonna try to answer your questions, not touching the game. So cool. I guess we'll call this post-mortem to the tutorial series to see, like, put your skills into the test. Like, can you play the game now after all these tutorials? Okay, cool. Sounds good. I can see that you're scared. It's gonna be fine. That's a good fear. Fine. But anyway, guys, stay right here. AO4 Dev Clash coming right up. But I hope you enjoyed this Hoi tutorial thing, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Bye.